I already grabbed my Kipper deck. Actually, it's like a bunch of Kipper decks, like 4. Usually the Kipper deck's like maybe this big, but I got like 4 of them. So I kind of like it because it allows more than one of the cards to come out. So let's get started and find out what Spirit would like to tell you. Okay, we have 2 cards coming out. They are coming out face down. And when cards come out face down, sometimes that means that it's something you don't see coming, or something that somebody could be resisting or blocking. I'm noticing the way these 2 came out. I don't usually pay attention to the back of the cards, but you'll see the, oh my God, 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 oh my God. Watch this. I'm gonna turn them around. Do you see this? How it's, one's down, one's right side up. It's the same fucking card. It's the same fucking card. I'm getting chills. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I know this stuff is from the spirits. that was a big one. Okay, this is 4 decks. Like, there's other cards in here. There's other cards. They're not all high honor. But that's why I put 4 decks together, so that more than one card can come out. But like, so this is 4 full decks here. So there's 4 of these cards in all of these decks. And like I said, before I even looked at what this was, I noticed this. And what I was going to say about that is some kind of, I don't know, mirroring, something being upside down. Like I said, they came face down, so somebody blocking something or resisting something, somebody resisting something, therefore creating a block, something upside down, topsy-turvy. There could be 2 people who are complete opposites. So same card, one's right side up, one's upside down. So one's high honor, one's not high honor. So there's a war, and that could be metaphorical. It could just be an argument between you and somebody else. I'm assuming it has something to do with you since it's your reading. But there's some kind of battle, there's some kind of war. Polar opposites of each other. One is doing it for good, high honor, and the other is not. It could be one person that was high honor or supposed to be high honor is not being high honor. If somebody was high honor, they'd be working toward balance too. That could also be in a love situation. Big changes to bring in good luck. 25, 2 and 5 is 7. But the person that's not high honor is the opposite of luck. It's like bad karma. So let me clear that up. So what I'm getting is this could be 2 people or groups. One is right side up, one is upside down, right? One is high honor, one is the opposite of high honor. I mean, it could be 2 energies within a person. So we're gonna have to keep going to find out. Wow. This was the most insane moment that I've ever had in a reading, where it was like the same card, one upright and one not upright. So it's like whoever has the good intention, or if this is one person with 2 different energies that they could choose from, maybe this is one person who is supposed to be high honor, but they're not, or these could be 2 different people or groups battling. One has good intention. One is fighting for the good, for the right intention. They're high honor. The other one is the enemy, is not. The person who is fighting for the good intention, or the group, or if this is one person, if their intention is good, they're doing it because it's honorable. The intentions are good. That will bring them good luck. But if the person or group's intentions are bad, they're upside down. That will be the opposite of good luck. So bad karma. That's what I'm getting from these cards. But let me try to find out more. Is this one person that could choose good or bad? Or are these 2 different people, groups, entities competing? Let me find out more. Wow, that was insane. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see that? This card wants to pop out. It's a fucking military guy, official person. So it's like, don't take any of that. Don't take any of that. We're done with that deck. But this card, whenever a card kind of wants to come out anyway, I take it. It's a fucking military person. We were talking military. This could be a literal military situation. Whoa, I'm getting chills. I'm sorry. This is crazy. Man, I just did a prayer to Spirit say, make this really accurate, you know, pop out lots of synchronicities. I always like to say that, and it really is hitting. There's not a lot of cards in this deck where they're military people. And notice this says 225. So, and I say 2 is my number for balance, okay? But specifically 2 is my personal number for like balance in a love situation. So 2s and 6s are my number for love. 6 usually is the lover's card, so that means union with a twin flame, probably. 2 is like 2 of cups for me. I mean, there's a lot of 2s in tarot and they can be different things, but when I think 2, I think 2 of cups, which is getting to a place of equal partnership. So this could be about a love reading. This could be about a situation where you were battling somebody, maybe a complete opposite, maybe a twin flame, and they're telling you that whoever is the one that had good intentions in the battle is going to get good luck, and the one who's in their south node, their low vibration, is going to get bad karma. And then we have official person here. So, I mean, take it how it resonates for you. If you know a situation where there's literally a military person, it could be, but this could also be metaphorical. And again, it could be about love, but I'm going to keep pulling to find out more. Sexuality on the bottom, surprise. I feel like this could be love. If somebody is military, it could literally be military. If not, then this could be just saying, if this has felt like a metaphorical war, this might even be like forces. Like, let's say you are a twin flame. Okay, my Amazon Fire just beeped, so that's probably confirmation that we're probably talking forces. The good guys versus the bad guys. So if you're a twin flame and there's negative entities or energies working against you, they're going to fail, or at least that's where the energy is going. They're going to get their bad karma, but the good guys are going to get the good luck. My Amazon Fire just made another noise. That's confirmation. Plus my invitation just went out. So there might be an invitation coming your way from an official person. Do you know what twin flames are? This could be a love reading. This could be a twin flame reading. So what I don't know right now, is this you and your twin flame because you're polar opposites, or is this the good guys working against the bad guys? So this might be your twin flame. Highly decorated. So this would be your twin flame, your masculine, your divine masculine, highly decorated after having fought the spiritual war. Because you know, World War III is spiritual, the good against evil. This is your masculine having fought the spiritual war. I don't know if it's right now or in the future. Highly decorated, metaphorically. And 22 is my number for balanced love, equal give and take. So if you did not have that in the past, this could even be him battling his own inner demons. I need to do a little more because this could be that he's in the middle of a fight. But I mean, this would be suggesting an official person who's fought the good fight, came out alive, and highly decorated, wiser, older, and it leads to balance, equal give and take. We also have surprise coming out. So I'd say, now that we're digging into this, I do feel like we have sexuality on the bottom, care required. So we'll take that too. So I do feel like this is probably a twin flame reading. What I don't know for sure is this a group of people? Is this within your twin flame? I don't know. But what I am getting is like the good people that had good intent are the official high honor people, and we'll get 25 is 7, good luck. 2, balance. 2 and 2 is 4, stability. You know, if you're a general, you make more money, right? You're highly decorated, you get paid for it. So this is like basically the energy of, if you have good intent and you fight this war, you should get good luck, and then vice versa, eventually. And some kind of surprise coming your way, I'm assuming from your masculine, It says a disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. So I don't know if you've already had that disappointment. Maybe this is also a turning of the scales, going from what was reversed upright, ending in your masculine having done the work. So this could be showing the energy of your masculine doing the work, and a disappointment being followed by a surprise, a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Again, on my Amazon Fire, I have this set up over here to the side, that way, so I can read comments better because they're bigger over there. And the notification that I sent out finally hit. So it was a delay. It was quite a delay. It was like a 5-10 minute delay. But it finally went out, and I said invitation, right? So, or I don't know if I said it or not, but that's what I was thinking, because I saw my invitation go out with a little beep. So this also says invitation. So I feel like this is going to be an offer, an invitation from this person. When they have battled whatever this, I think it's more of a spiritual war, unless they're literally military. And I just feel like they're saying the energy right now is suggesting they're going to do the work. You're going to get good luck and balance out of it. The good guys are going to win. I mean, that's where the energy is headed right now. It can always change, but it says bringing love to those searching. So I do think this is about love, your love life. And the one thing that I always like to give a disclaimer on is when we get these readings, it may make us feel like because we're getting the reading today that this surprise is going to come in immediately. That's not always the case. Sometimes they tell us things years in advance to keep us on the path, to keep us doing what we're supposed to be doing. But right now, I feel like this probably could be a twin flame situation, especially because a lot of people that come my way are twin flames. I am a twin flame. Just the way this looks like two people that look exactly the same, but one's upright, one's down. So this could be representative, like when you first met this person, if your intentions were good and theirs weren't. This could be them getting upright, doing the spiritual battle and coming out the winner, the official person, the highly decorated person. I mean, sometimes when you start the war, if it were a physical war, you gain skills by going through the war. You know, you gain rank as time goes on. So I feel like this is more metaphorical. I don't know if you want your twin flame, you want your person. I guess it could even be you having done your work, but we do have care required here. So it says, guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. So it could even be that right now your person is not upright yet. That the change should take place in the future if they do the work, and that it looks like they're going to do the work. But right now we've got two people that look twins. One's upright, one's down. One's high honor, one's not. So this could be that your person, maybe in the past and maybe still, like eventually, I feel like they might do the work and get highly decorated here. But for right now, I feel like this is the time that I always talk about where the masculine starts awakening and realizing they want the feminine, but they haven't done the work yet. So I feel like he or she might pop up on you, but I feel like you're being told to be careful, especially when it comes to giving out sex, your sexuality, because maybe he hasn't fought that war yet. Maybe he hasn't battled yet. Maybe eventually you're headed towards stability, towards this person being high honor, good intent. But right now, I feel like a lot of the readings I do, there's this storyline with twin flames, is that the masculine's going to start awakening and he's going to come back in before he's ready. He hasn't done the work yet. He's awoken to the fact that that's his feminine and he wants that person and he's in love with that person, but he hasn't done the shadow work yet. I think that's what this is right here. So if you get a surprise from this person, my advice always is, just in case the energy changes or whatever, pay attention to what they say, what they do, and just respond appropriately. If you need to keep setting boundaries, this could be the time where it's a test for you and a trigger for him or her, whoever it is, your masculine, where you've done the work, you've done the inner fighting, you've done the work, you've become high honor, and you're finding your stability and your changes and your good luck, but maybe they still need to, but maybe they're projected to eventually. But I feel like this is the time period where they're telling you, be careful. Sexuality says Existing relationships could find a new passion. So your masculine's going to feel passionate about you again and come rushing in. But you're being told, don't give it away until you know he's high honor. Take it slow. It says, and heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation. So this guy's going to be a temptation at first before he becomes high honor, which is exactly what the storyline is every fucking time. It's like a set lesson plan. I mean, sometimes it can change for twin flames depending on our free will, but that's what I'm getting here. It says, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy. So I think it could also get pregnant. So don't have sex with this person, but if you do, be very, very careful. This could also be metaphorically, just focus on your own baby as far as like whatever you're birthing, as far as your own opportunities. I just saw 21-21 on the timer. So new beginnings, equal partnership, 2 and 1 is 3, needing to get in alignment with it, 21-21 mirroring. So I definitely think this is a twin flame reading. They're saying maybe your person is has not fought the good fight yet. Eventually, probably will, but the care is required. You need to set boundaries. When I set it down, this reset to 0. So I do think that if you set the boundaries, it's going to teach this person and trigger this person, and this person eventually, could take years, but eventually will do the work. It's still in the timeline. It's still what you're manifesting. It's still there. They can eventually have a restart, refresh, to be a completely different person, to be completely flipped, a complete 180, completely flipped. However, I think that the warning here is the next time you hear from them, they pop up for a surprise. Care is required as far as setting your boundaries, not giving out sex. If you happen to accidentally be tempted, maybe using protection, but I wouldn't do that. I would take things slow and respond appropriately, because this will be a temptation, a test for you. And it's supposed to be a trigger for them that gets them to fight the good fight. These cards wanted to come out because if you do the right things, setting your boundaries, he will work on himself. He will work on his wealth, and you will have courtship as well. Now, that could be from someone else, but I'm thinking it's from this person if all goes well. Look at this as 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 4 is stability. 1 is new beginnings. 3 is getting in alignment with stability. He has to get in alignment with his higher self, his wealthy man. He's not yet. How does he get in alignment? You being the twin flame to trigger him. If you're the feminine, you are the one triggered all this time to work on yourself. Your high honor, your highest self. Now it's time for the masculine to be triggered. Well, how's the masculine going to be triggered if he comes in wanting his feminine? The feminine's like, sure, you don't have to do any work. Just come be with me. No. He has to now meet you at your level. You leveled up. He has to meet you at your level. He has to do the work to get to your level. So what do? You talk to him, you communicate with him, I guess, but set boundaries where necessary. Take time. Don't assume just because he says he's changed that he's changed. Actions speak louder than words. Go by that. Anybody can love bomb. And if he does love bomb, it doesn't mean he doesn't mean it. But can he back it up? What we want in life is different from what we're ready for. And I can speak from experience saying that.